My mom thought the lyrics to Gwen Stefani's Hollaback girl were, "I ain't no Harlem black girl." Reddit. What hilarious misunderstandings have you heard? Tattoos, all the things she said. My Asian father heard it as only 2%. Only 2%. This is not an hour. This is not an hour. For the longest time I thought the lyrics to A Horse with No Name were "I've been through the desert on a horse with no legs." And I was always wondering why the frick someone would try to cross the desert on a quadriplegic animal. That is so ridiculous and I can't stop laughing. Loosen up my buttocks, baby, instead of loosen up my buttons by the Peacat Dolls. The horror on my face when I heard my grandmother singing these lyrics to herself. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. The song "The Little Old Lady from Pasadena" by Jan and Dean was misinterpreted by my dad as "the little old lady with the plastic wiener." He always amazes me. For the longest time, I thought Benny and the Jets was betting on the Jets. I thought it was the lament of a diehard Jets fan who knew that his team was terrible but was betting on them anyway because they were his freaking team. When I was eventually corrected, the song suddenly became less meaningful to me. She's got electric boobs. When I was little, I thought Alanis Morissette was saying "It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me and you ought to know." I always thought the man in this song had given Alanis a stuffed teddy bear that was cross-eyed and after they broke up he took it back, thus denying her of the cross-eyed bear that he gave to her. I was really young when this song came out. On another note, the part of the song where she says "Do you ever think of me when you frick her" really hit me hard as a young man. Christina Aguilera's "Beautiful." The lyric is this: "To all your friends, you're delirious." My lovely friend sung this. Do I have friends? You're hilarious. Hahaha. Thanks for that healthy laugh. AskReddit Honest. Oid sad fast I yellow lead butter. Pearl Jam. Actual lyrics. No one actually knows. My mom really liked the fried noodles that were served with soup at this Asian restaurant. She asked what they were called and decided to tell everyone about the Kwankai noodles. It was a good while before she realized the waitress was just saying crunchy noodles with an accent. Those are called chow mein and they rock. My mom, middle-aged Asian lady, tried to be hip. One time she had Snoop Dogg's "Drop It Like It's Hot" on her CD in her car. And while singing along she would say "Drop it like guitar, drop it like guitar." Made no sense to me. Another time, I let her listen to "Toot It and Boot It" by YC. She thought he was saying "so I put it in the booty." Yeah? As an aside about my mom, one time she got pulled over speeding coming back from her army job, so she was in uniform. She rolls down the window, and to the police officer's horror, this little Asian lady is blasting "G units I smell pee." He comes back 5 minutes later with a smiley face on the ticket that says "Be careful next time." I thought that was share-worthy. My mum thought the band Avenged Sevenfold was actually called Aged Eventually. I can't help but imagine some oops in a rock band trying to hold on to their youth. Then the song "Afterlife" would make sense. Van Halen's "Ain't Talking About Love" sounds like "Eat turkey for lunch." It makes sense too, because the next line is "You know it's rotten to the core." Then just like I told you before, but to me, that song is about David Lee Roth trying to give his significant other food poisoning. My band covers this and I sing the harmonies on the chorus. Next show, I'm singing "Eat Turkey for Lunch" in your honor. This song came up in conversation with my mother once. Which kind of girl? Hollaback girl. What kind of girl? Holla back. But what does that mean? I have no idea. No one does. When I was a kid I thought the chorus to Paul Young's "Every Time You Go Away" was "Every time you go you take a piece of meat with you." I thought the song was about a neighbor kid who would come over to your house and eat all your food then leave. That song really upset me as a child. We thought the same thing when we were kids. Only I pictured a man's lover coming over and taking meat out of the freezer and then leaving. My son when he was little thought Beyonce was actually saying all the single letters in the song "All the Single Ladies." We heard him singing that one day and cracked up laughing. Cause of course someone would write a song about lonely produce. My younger brother, 4 or 5 at the time, thought it was "I'm a Single Leg" thinking it was about peg-legged people. Ah, My mom in these situations. I could write a book. But my favorite story relating to this is the time when I was in high school and my whole family was driving somewhere. The Stain song It's Been a While came on. When it came to the part that goes I've gone and fricked things up again, the radio station, of course, blanked out the curse word. My mom says, "Oh man, the radio station CD is skipping. I hope they notice." My dad, brother and I laughed. Lots. That story gets me every time. My brother and I watched wrestling when we were younger and I always heard this song as it's Benoit, as in Chris Benoit the WCW wrestler. My younger brother thought that the lyrics to Shot Through the Heart, Bon Jovi, were There's a Shark in the Hole, and You're Too Late like, for 5 years. It's called You Give Love a Bad Name, just saying. Someone I studied with started singing along with the song Apologize, One Republic, only he thought that it went, it's too late to abort a child, it's too late. It's too late to order freeze, it's too late. My mom thought in Justin Timberlake's Sexy Back, before he says I'm bringing sexy back when there's some guy kind of rambling, that he was saying get your sexy hat on. I still don't know what he is saying, so she could be right. Take out the word hat and you've got it. I personally like the idea of a sexy hat. My dad was singing along with Helen, Heck on Wheels as Hello Yellow Wheels. He gets mad when we make fun of him for it. To be honest, it's hard to understand a word of that song. Funny, my buddy thought the same thing about that stupid song. This is an old song, but I always thought Squeeze's Pulling Muscles from the Shell was a love song called Pulling Muscles for Michelle. I could pull a muscle for Michelle. I'm Dutch, but Pokemon here uses the same theme song. I thought they were singing Kale Ketchup Ball instead of Gotta Catch 'Em All. This translates to Bald Ketchup Ball. I always thought it was rather strange. In tune with the misinterpretation of lyrics, I definitely thought Blue by Eiffel 65 went I'm blue. If I was green I would die. When we were kids, my cousin insisted that the singer was saying if I were thee, I would die, thinking the singer was addressing someone he was trying to insult. This misunderstanding sparked many heated debates between us as we built our pine straw forts in our grandmother's front yard. Nuttin' on you, babe. B.O.B. Featuring Bruno Mars. Like who's that chick that's rockin' dongs? She must be from outta town. Miley Cyrus. Uncle used to think that hot chocolates I believe in miracles was I've been eating Milkos. Milkos being a kind of sweet. But I can see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and your sunglasses on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the poison summer has gone. Forgot about this until I read it, lol. I actually had this song downloaded from Napster as Don Henley. Poison Summer. Never understood WTF that meant. Then had a legit bulb moment one night at a karaoke when I saw it on the screen. The very first record I ever bought was Manfred Mann's Earth Band, The Roaring Silence. The one with Blinded by the Light on it, and the lyrics printed on the back. I've been correcting people since 1977. Grandma thought the words to We Want the Funk, Gotta Get That Funk were We Want the Pope, Gotta Get That Pope. She couldn't understand why they wanted the Pope so bad. In 2005, I was graduating from HS. Like most last semester senior year classes, there was some definite fluff involved. I had a class where the teacher would play music as we worked on homework and hung out. I was always rather mediocre at interpreting song lyrics, but was great at nailing the melody. The song Tiny Dancer comes up on the playlist. I sing what I thought it said. Hold me closer, Tony Dancer. Count the headlights on the highway, etc. In my warped 18-year-old mind, it made sense to me. Elton John was gay. Maybe he had a huge man crush on Tony Danza. Can't be that far-fetched, could it? It was. The teacher's ears perked up immediately and asked what I just sang. I said the lyrics back what I thought it was. Cue the hysterical laughing. He then informs the class of my wayward lyrics, like a son. Then told the class to carry on. Because this teacher was so well liked, he was also chosen to be one of the graduation speakers a couple months later. At graduation, I had forgot all about the incident. Not a worry in the world. I am on top of high school. Frick yeah. Nope. He does one of those alphabet speeches. A is for Adam Jennings, who blah blah blah. K is for Kenny Loves You, who sang in my class Hold Me Closer Tony Dancer instead of Tiny Dancer. Q 3,000 people laughing at Frick up. Our school colors were red and white. My skin color matched my red robe. To this day, my wife, whom is my high school sweetheart, still ribs me to this day about it. If anything, it's a great conversation starter whenever the song comes up. At Best Buy, the DMV, your mom's Polar. You got the girl. It all worked out. I was out shopping with my sister and her friend when the song Brick House came over the speakers in the store. So naturally, with complete confidence, I start to sing what I believe to be the words. She's a freak. Now, my daughter, when four, sang, dropped a brick, OUCH, and even had a little dance where she pantomimed dropping a brick on her foot and then grabbing it and hopping to the beat of the song. My friend's mom thought the song Birthday Sex was really birthday checks. She heard her singing in the car, and her mom's response was, well, who doesn't like birthday checks? She has a point. I can't hear rockin' around the Christmas tree the same after my father dropped this gem. Later we'll have some frickin' pie. I laughed out loud reading this. That's hilarious. I think it was an interview with Belinda Carlisle where she said at concerts in Europe, maybe Japan specifically, I don't remember exactly, audience members would scream Alex the Seal. She said for a while they had no idea what they were talking about and then they figured out they wanted to hear Our Lips Are Sealed. My BF is the king of this. It happens daily. The two that stick out the most are, no doubt, Spiderwebs a scream off my balls instead of screen my phone calls. And up until a few weeks ago he thought Brass Monkey was Crass Monkey. That funky monkey. There's an old song that goes hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy hang on. When my brother and I were kids, we thought it said hang on, stupid, stupid hang on. Our mom let it go on for years before correcting us, cause she thought it was hilarious. My brother and I would always sing hang on Snoopy, Snoopy hang on. It's been a while, but the line I thought I heard was something like him going to love praise you like a shoe. Apparently a shoe equals I should. Big yellow taxi, Counting Crows. Put up a fricking light equals put up a parking light. I heard the screen door slam, and the big yellow taxi took my bird away. Yes, the bird called for a taxi. Crap, I thought it was put up a parking lot. Well, I used to think the LMFAO song Shots said at one point Buttery Hippos. I was singing along with my roommate and we got to that part of the song, and I yelled out Buttery Hippos. She then informed me that the shot is called a buttery nipple, not a buttery hippo. My mom's favorite song when it came out was Smack My B Up by Prodigy, only she thought it was Snap My Picture. She wasn't as big of a fan when she found out what they were really saying. Help me, I broke apart my insides. Help me, I've got no solar cell. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. In the movie Romeo and Juliet, Elton John does all the music for the movie. My 4-year-old loves the movie and the music. She especially loves the song Hello, Hello. But instead of singing hello, hello my what have we done, what have we done, my daughter sings hello hello my Camilo. I don't know if she's serious and just making up words or if that's what she thinks Sir Elton John is singing. My mom thought Pop Lock and Drop It was Stop Blocking Traffic. I was in the car with her when this song came on and my mom goes, I love this song. Stop blocking traffic. Stop blocking traffic. It was hilarious. The lyrics are retarded to begin with. Those lyrics your mom said would actually make more sense than the original lyrics. That's exactly what we told her. So I set fire to the rain, watch it burn as I masturbate, pave paradise and put up a fricking light. Dirty deeds done with sheep. One of my friends thought the lyrics to Tiny Dancer were, Hold Me Closer Tony Dancer, and my wife thought the lyrics to Hot Blooded were, I'm hot blooded, chicken of the sea, instead of check it and see. Every time Taio Cruz's Dynamite came on the radio, I thought he was singing about Galileo instead of Gotta Let Go. Terrible diction. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.